Gemini placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for July 6th through the 18th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means not all the messages are going to resonate. If you like information on personals, or if you'd like info on my decks, which I'll be using today, the link for that is in the description box below. Let's take a look and see what you guys have coming up. I hope your birthday season was good to you. We have Queen of Swords, as you should. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Two of Swords. What is this? The World. Five of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Wands and the Temperance card. So with the Queen of Swords, this is you in your power. You're actually pretty guarded at this time, like protecting your heart and your emotions, and it's for a good reason, because it seems like the people that you've been connected to, they've either been taking you for granted or just not appreciating everything that you bring to the table. And that's fine, because once you pull your energy back, once you stop investing in them, that's when they realize how much weight you really are carrying, because you do have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles that is following you. So if you don't have children that harvest I said harvest, that basically siphon a ton of your energy, then this is love interest. You have a Page of Swords energy, which is someone who has air placements heavy in their chart, and a Page of Pentacles, which could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, heavy in their chart as well. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, just like you. You have two people that are vying for your attention. The thing is that these two people are still bringing the bare minimum to the table. One of these individuals wants to communicate through social media. They're holding back in some way. They're probably insecure and they feel like they're not enough for you, which is not your problem. You don't even have your attention on this person anyways, because you're trying to protect and heal yourself from something that you just went through. But it seems like you have two people that are stuck on you, stuck on wanting to invest in you, and you're either in the process of closing out a major cycle, which means you're in the process of transitioning from a job that you've been at for a while, from ending a friendship that you were invested in for many years, a relationship that you were connected to for the same thing, ample amount of time. It could be years, it could be months. Either way, some of you are dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. You don't have to. This is just representing you closing out a major cycle, and you're in the transition phase of something new beginning. So it could feel a bit murky. Maybe you don't really know which direction to go in, and that's completely fine. The best thing for you to do is just ground yourself, go back and retreat your energy, and focus on what it is that's important to you. Because with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, by you retreating your energy from those of you that have been dealing with connections that just take you for granted, that's actually going to bring more power into your vicinity. And whatever you're focused on manifesting, it's coming. It may be about 5 months between now and the time when you receive this manifestation. So for example, if you want to move into a house, it's going to be about 5 months before everything goes through, as far as like the process, closing, things of that nature. If you're wanting a stable relationship, a connection, you're still healing. So the universe is not going to send you someone new. They're not going to send you that end all be all, because you're not prepared. You're too guarded at this time. The Queen of Swords is usually a man or a woman who's either divorced, in the process of ending a relationship, someone who's skeptical, a bit more self-reliant than usual, but you were in this energy because someone placed you in this energy. And despite the fact that some of you are single, you do have a love interest that's really interested in buying time with you and just investing. But you're in the process of where you want to be single. You want to explore your options if that's the case. Now, if you're in a relationship, this is just saying that there's some form of interference coming into your relationship, whether it is family members, other third parties that want to vie for your attention or for your partner. And it's important for you and your person to both be on the same page, so that when there is outside interferences, because yeah, you're attractive. If you have a partner, I'm sure your partner is attractive as well. So yeah, you are going to have people throw themselves to you or at your person. It's just about having enough self-control to not feed into that temptation. But with burdens here, there could be someone that does indeed feed into temptation. Hopefully that person is not you. If it is, it's going to cause a major ending in the cycle. So let's say you're in a relationship and you fall for someone else, or you fall for the bait of some outside party in the relationship. It's going to cause your connection to end. That's for somebody else. Now with the 10 of Wands, there's somebody who's been causing you burdens. Possibly this earth sign placement. They don't have to be a love interest. They could be a friend. But this friend or family member or lover does nothing but put more burdens on your shoulders than you already have. So it's best for you to gauge whether it's time for you to let this person go, because they've been keeping you stuck somehow, blinded, restricted. If you look at this woman, she has blindfolds on, so, and she's wearing purple, so your intuition has been screaming at you for maybe even 2 years. For those of you that have been stuck in a relationship that's just been stagnant, it hasn't been getting anywhere. Maybe there's even been third-party interferences. If there has been cheating and you've tried to recollect or just save your relationship, it's not going to work, because there's an obvious maturity difference in this connection. So you're the mature one. A queen is someone who has gone through their fair share of heartbreak, pain, sorrow, misery, healed themselves, healed their heart, and is somewhat prepared to move into the next chapter in their life. A page is someone who comes out as a child, which is why I gave that message of children in the beginning, because pages in tarot for me is either messages that are coming in the form of social media that may start or spark some drama, or this could be immature people that you're connected to that simply are not worth your time anymore. And these could be people that you've been connected to for years. And at some point in time, you started to outgrow these individuals. They're now causing an imbalance in your life, and you do have to kind of separate yourself, shield your energy. This is also an emphasis on needing to eat more greens, incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet, drinking at least a gallon of water a day, gaining some form of physical activity or exercise in your day-to-day basis. This could be walking, swimming, dancing, whatever it may be, but you just need to kind of get your body active, because there's a heavy energy of stagnancy here. And it's not just because of you, it's what's being projected towards you, but you have to do your part to kind of work through any delays that may be coming. So if you do feel delayed, or if you feel like you're in a place in your life where things aren't moving forward, it's because you're in a transition state, and this is the time for you to focus truly on yourself. Let's take a look and see what do Gemini placements need to know. 2 just fell out. Comfort, consciousness. So staying in your comfort zone at times can make you miss blessings. And with consciousness, as you grow, the connections that you may have been tied to when you were at a low vibe, those connections may fall through in the end. There's an elevation with your spirituality, so the more spiritual that you become, it's almost like the more you separate yourself from other people, because when you're quiet or when you're in silence, you can truly hear your spirit guides, and you can hear those downloads that you're supposed to receive. And with protection, there's an emphasis on needing to protect your time, your efforts, your energy, your blessings. And we were just talking about isolation, and this is coming out here as well. So you may feel the need to isolate yourself or pull back from certain people, and that's for a reason. But I do see an emphasis on like pain and sadness, but just know these emotions serve their purpose, because it's hard to grow when you're comfortable. It's hard to grow when you constantly fall towards like situations that just keep you stuck through comfort, and it's through pain and sadness that's when you really go through the most amount of elevation. So welcome those uncomfortable emotions. And what I've noticed is like when you do go through like anger or rage spells or sadness, it really does not last more than a minute and a half. At least the peak of these crying spells that you go through. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and time it, because I didn't believe this at first. But when you're in that peak energy of the sadness and pain, it feels excruciating. So it's just a matter of letting yourself feel those emotions. Don't try to smother it with drugs or drinking or things that you know you use this just to try to numb yourself from negative emotions. Because with ideation, it's important for you to feel these negative emotions that other people may be triggering in you, especially if it's because something's ending in your life. It's easy to be angry, not to understand why things are working out the way that they're working out. Even if you feel like it may be unfair, it's actually going to work to your benefit. But you do have to get out of this energy of being too much in your comfort zone, because I feel like it almost stops you from growing. If you have been having issues with money, especially with inflation going on, there's going to be some sort of relief that's coming up. I don't know if this is a stimulus in some way, but your money is going to change as well. Please excuse my nails. I've yet to get a manicure, but I felt someone's energy say that. Let's see. What else do Gemini placements need to know at this time? Let me see if I can get something else, because that one was kind of harsh, but it was needed. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, the Chariot, Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the World card. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over again, but Nine of Pentacles to the World. Things, cycles ending, relationships ending, you moving into a new phase of your life, but this new phase may require you to be independent, to be single, to focus on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. This is mostly all about you, because the Queen of Wands is someone who's energetic, vivacious, strong. You're very passionate in what you do. You may be a bit hot-tempered, which is okay, and you're efficient, you're assertive, you're sexy. You at times juggle a lot in the air, but you're in the energy of needing to rest, retreat from someone in particular, or just retreat from the things that cause you stressors and anxiety, because you're moving forward. Some of you are moving forward towards new love. Others of you, you're moving towards self-love and focusing more on yourself and replenishing yourself of all the things that you may not have had time to give yourself, either because you were in a relationship or because you had other obligations. And the Ace of Cups is going to bring you to a calmer place. So if emotionally or mentally it's been difficult the last month or two, just know all of that serves its purpose. There's going to be a move that's required. So if this is not a physical move, it's an emotional move that will require you to clear out any mental baggage that's been keeping you stuck. But the more that you focus on your own needs and your own wants, and essentially what you want from a partner or from a person, that's essentially what's going to bring in what you need. Because as you focus on yourself, it brings in or puts out the vibration of what serves you. Because with the Four of Pentacles, the more that you hold on to whatever this is, it may be drug use, it may be limited belief systems, it may be religion, whatever it is that's keeping you stuck, the more you hold on to it, the harder it's going to be to move on, because you're going to be carrying baggage. But others of you, this is just a new relationship that's going to form, new friendships that will help you heal. But you just have to be easy on yourself, take it easy on you. And there's a heavy energy on focusing on yourself. So let's take a look and see with this shadow work, what do you need to know? Inconsistent. So think about the people in your life that are inconsistent. Inconsistent thoughts also can get in the way of manifestation. We have actions and routines that may be inconsistent. So this is just the energy of doing what serves you best on a daily basis, giving yourself time to adjust, especially to major cycles ending. So for example, if you're used to going to the gym at a certain time every day, or if you're used to going to a specific job and you no longer have that job, it's going to take you time to adjust from things that you've been used to. We also have shame. Some of you may be feeling shame or projecting that onto other people. And just know that you're not flawed. You're so worthy of love, despite whatever circumstances you may be going through. You belong where you are. And it's just a matter of forgiving yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. So if you have been settling in some way, this is a need for you to forgive yourself, because you are now realizing like everything that you can attract into your life, and that can bring about feelings of like shame. And we also have emotionally detached. So are you protecting yourself from unwanted drama or stress? So feel positive emotions within, and to feel emotions is to live freely, which is what we've been talking about all along. Like, don't try to make those negative emotions go away, especially when they do serve a purpose. We also have insecurity, so please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. Like, nobody on this planet can have the same energy signature as you. Nobody has the same heart as you. It doesn't matter whether you feel like they look better on the outside, whether you feel like they're more blessed, or if they have more opportunities. Whatever you provide to this world, it's something that only you can do, and nobody can try to doppelgang that energy or copy it. So there is no need for you to feel small or to even compare yourself to others. The only person that you should be comparing yourself to is your past self. And if you did that, you'd realize how far you've come along in such a short amount of time. And with arrogant, if you are feeling insecure or if you fear rejection, sometimes this can surface as like arrogant energy. So just working on accepting your true self, this will give yourself the stability that you need in order for you to be you. And we also have victim mentality. So despite whatever you may be going through, it's important to not put yourself in that victim mentality. Yes, acknowledge the part that you played and the part that the person that you were connected to did to you if you were victimized in some way. However, don't put yourself in that victim mentality, because the universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. So it's a matter of changing perspective. So even if you are having something taken away from you, just know that there's going to be something better that will be placed in its position, if that's the case. So let's take a look and see with my essential message deck. Whoa. The link to purchase that is in the description box below. So what do Gemini placements need to know at this time? What do Gemini placements need to know? Yeah, there's a lot of chaos, because I've just dropped like 2 decks right now and I was completely fine. So things could just be really erratic. Invest in your dreams. This is what's important. Invest in the things that are important to you. Invest in your future. We need to talk ASAP. There's someone that you need to have clear communication with. There may even be throat chakra issues or blockages that are happening. We have I feel I do not deserve you that just fell out. Someone around you feels like they don't deserve you, or vice versa. You may feel like you don't deserve good things because of the situations that you've been through. But just know, whatever you're manifesting, it's coming. You had to go through a period of like childhood trauma that some of you have gone through. If you're older, this could be Stockholm Syndrome caused by a ex, a past scenario, PTSD, through things that you've gone through. But just know that there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Be aware of people that are closet racist or closet prejudiced towards you. These people can pretend to be your friends and your lovers, and they can pretend to be for you, and the whole time they're sabotaging you behind the scenes. And just as I said, sabotage, we have blackmail or leverage to keep quiet. So this is also a sign that you should be aware of the people that you tell your information to, or your deepest, darkest secrets, because some of the people that you're communicating with cannot be trusted. You may even end up finding that out in the hard way. However, it is all going to work out to its favor. Someone that you were around, friend, family member, lover, this person only wanted you for superficial reasons, image, money, benefits. Maybe you served whatever purpose that they had in mind. But you have a tendency of attracting like incubus, succubus spirits, which are energies that it's like they gain their power through sex or through manipulation that involves those lower chakras. So if you don't have someone that's feeding your mind, that constantly keeps you stimulated mentally, and it's not through just sex and lust and greed and anything of that nature, either way, you have abundance that's coming to you. And at the bottom of the deck, it's I do this with everyone, no hard feelings. So if you did have someone break your heart, disappoint you in some way, just know that this is a behavioral pattern that they had way before you came into the picture. It has nothing to do with you, and it's because this person enjoys some sort of toxic lifestyle. They enjoy toxicity. They were not willing to succumb to growth or even releasing certain things that were not good for them. Whoever this person was that you were connected to, they would rather stay in that low vibe than do the hard work to elevate, and that's what separated you from this individual. So if you are being removed from a certain group setting, friends, a lover, there will be something else that's in its place, someone else that's going to come into the picture, and this will be someone that's on your level, because at the bottom of the deck we have King of Swords, and what we first started off with was the Queen of Swords. So you're attracting a counterpart, because whoever you were connected to in the past, yes, the relationship served its purpose, or the connection served its purpose, but you chose to release anything that kept you bound and stuck, and the person that you were connected to just was not willing to cooperate with you in that way, and that's what led to a final ending, a betrayal. This is just like that final nail in the coffin. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and yeah, check me out. Bye.